When someone lives in your mind constantly, 3 invisible things start happening to them. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why they can feel you even when you're not there. So here's what happens. Without even realizing it, someone starts living inside your head. They're the first thought when you wake up, the last image before you fall asleep. You try everything to distract yourself. Work, friends, music, but they keep coming back. And you start asking yourself, why? Why can't I stop? Is this love? Is it obsession? Or is something deeper happening here? Something you can't quite explain. Let me tell you something that might change how you see this. When you can't stop thinking about someone, when your mind keeps going back to them over and over again, 3 things begin happening to that person too. Even if they're far away, even if you haven't talked in months, even if they act like they've moved on. Because energy doesn't lie. In this universe, your thoughts are energy. Every single thought you have about someone travels like a wave. It reaches them, it touches them, and it comes back to you. Sometimes as feelings, sometimes as dreams, sometimes as sudden memories that make no sense. So what are these 3 things? Let's break it down. Number 1, your thoughts reach their subconscious. When your mind constantly thinks about someone, you create an invisible link, a connection that goes straight to their subconscious mind. You don't call them, but your energy calls. You don't text them, but your heart sends signals. Have you ever noticed this? You're thinking about them, and suddenly they view your story, or they message you out of nowhere after weeks of silence, or their name pops up somewhere right when they crossed your mind. That's not coincidence. That's energy. Your energy is touching their energy, stirring something inside them. Our subconscious minds, they're like antennas. They pick up signals from people who think about us with real emotion. When you think of someone deeply, especially with love or pain, you create a powerful frequency, and that frequency doesn't just disappear. It travels. And that person, they start feeling restless. They don't know why. Maybe they feel sudden sadness, maybe sudden warmth, maybe they just feel like something's missing, and they can't explain it. It's your thoughts, reaching them like invisible whispers. That's why people sometimes say, I don't know why, but I just felt like calling you. That's your energy at work. But here's what you need to know. This works both ways. If your energy is calm, they feel peace. If your energy is chaotic, they feel confused. You're not just thinking, you're transmitting. Sauve, careful, because the universe is always listening. Number 2, their energy starts mirroring yours. You've probably heard this before. 2 people connected by the heart can feel each other's emotions from miles away. That's not just poetry, that's real. Every person has an energy field, an aura that vibrates with their emotions. When you think about someone all the time, your energy field starts to sync with theirs. Their mood shifts, their thoughts echo yours. Even their life starts aligning with your vibration. Ever notice this? You think of them and boom, they're suddenly online, or you feel down, and somehow they text you at that exact moment. That's not luck. That's the mirror effect. You think of them at 3 in the morning. They feel restless in their sleep. You feel peace. They feel comfort without knowing why, because you're touched theirs. Like ripples meeting in the middle of a lake. And the more emotion you put into your thoughts, the stronger this connection gets. When you think of them with love, with kindness, with forgiveness, you heal both hearts. But when you think of them with anger, with pain, with obsession, you block your energy in theirs too. That's why sometimes the universe whispers to you, let go, not because they don't matter, but because love needs to flow freely. Love isn't about holding someone tight. It's about connection. When you think lovingly, without needing anything back, your energy becomes healing. You might notice they become calmer, happier, more focused, because the vibration you're sending is medicine. You're always affecting them, through chaos or calm. So, choose peace, because whatever you think about them becomes part of their emotional world. Number 3, destiny starts rearranging things. Now here's the 3rd thing, and this one's the most mysterious. When you constantly think about someone with deep emotion, destiny responds. The universe starts moving things around, creating situations, creating coincidences, all to bring you two back into alignment. Maybe their name shows up everywhere. Maybe a song plays that reminds you of them. Maybe you dream about them and it feels so real. Or maybe you run into them when you least expect it. These aren't accidents. These are signs. Because your thoughts are energy, and energy creates reality. The more you think of someone, the more you pull them into your life's frequency. But here's the secret. The universe doesn't bring people back to repeat the same story. It brings them back for healing, for lessons, for growth. Maybe you're meant to close an old chapter peacefully. Maybe you're meant to start fresh with more wisdom. Or maybe you're just meant to realize that love never really ends. It just changes form. If your connection was real, the universe will give you chances to reconnect. Through messages, through dreams, through synchronicities, through random moments that feel meant to be. But if it was meant to teach you self-worth, the universe will guide you to peace within yourself instead. Either way, when you think of them with emotion, something always happens inside you or around you. What does this all mean? When you can't stop thinking about someone, it's a sign of unfinished energy. It means your souls are still talking, through silence, through distance, through time. It doesn't always mean they're your soulmate. Sometimes it just means they came into your life to wake something up inside you. Love, patience, strength, forgiveness. Every person you can't stop thinking about is a mirror. They're showing you something you need to understand about yourself. If you feel pain, you need to heal. If you feel longing, you need to learn something. If you feel peace, you've learned the lesson. The universe uses people to teach us what we still need to learn. And thinking about them isn't weakness, it's awareness. It's your heart, remembering what it once felt, deeply. How to transform this into healing if you keep thinking about them. Don't fight it. Guide it, because the more you resist, the stronger it gets. Try this. Every time their face pops into your mind, instead of feeling sad or desperate, say this silently. I send you peace. I send you love. I release you to your journey as I continue mine. This simple sentence transforms attachment into release. It doesn't erase them from your heart. It sets both souls free. When you do this enough, something magical happens. They start feeling that peace too. The emotional pull fades. You both start healing. And one day you realize you can think of them with gratitude, not pain. That's when you've mastered the connection, the spiritual side of this. Many spiritual teachers say when you can't stop thinking of someone, their soul is thinking of you too. Souls talk on frequencies words can't reach. You might be awake thinking of them. They might be dreaming of you. You might be praying for them. They might feel sudden comfort without knowing why. This is soul energy. Infinite, timeless, beyond logic. But eben ihre balance matters. If your thoughts come from love, they lift both of you up. If they come from obsession, they drain both of you. So let your thoughts be light. Let them carry blessings, not need. And remember, you can love someone deeply without holding them tightly. Final words, so if you can't stop thinking about someone, know this. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You're human, with a heart that feels deeply and energy that connects powerfully. But remember these three truths. Your thoughts reach their subconscious. Your energies mirror each other. Destiny rearranges itself to teach, heal, or reunite you, so think wisely. Because your mind isn't just a space. It's a transmitter. Your thoughts aren't just private. They're powerful. And the person you can't stop thinking about, they feel it too. Maybe not in words, maybe not in actions, but somewhere deep inside, they know. Because energy never lies. So next time their face flashes in your mind, smile, breathe, and say, may we both find peace, love, and purpose in this connection. And then let go with grace, because if they're meant to be in your life, they'll come back, not through force, but through destiny. Sometimes the heart knows what the mind can't explain, and sometimes letting go is the most loving thing you can do. This is psych. If you want to understand the hidden patterns of the heart and mind, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the next video might be exactly what you need to hear.